Alrighty guys, welcome to another episode of this channel, Michael Labs. This is, as you guys know, I got a few new followers, so this channel is basically, it's a fitness-based channel. I go a lot into mental health. I talk about my life. I bring in people I know. I talk about experiences that I've lived, and sometimes I do like food challenges, but they're not really challenges per se because it's not a large amount of food. It's just a different way to diet. And I've done Big Macs, I've done fruit only, I've had a couple cheat days, but as the title reads above, you guys clicked on this video, the thumbnail, breaking down a diet. And what motivated me to do this video? I was strictly motivated to film this because I've been lifting now for 5 years. I have been on, I would say, 5 serious diets. I've lost 30 to 50 pounds at least 4 times. I've gained weight a few times. I've gained muscle a few times. And I've done a lot of things that, first off, I want to state, I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a nutritionist. I didn't go to school to be a nutritionist. I spent about a year doing it. And I spent the other few years doing business until I eventually dropped out of college. Long story, I can get into that some other time. But I'm not a registered dietitian. I'm not a registered nutritionist. I'm not a personal trainer. I'm just somebody who has helped dozens and dozens and dozens of people lose weight, maintain weight, gain muscle, gain confidence, gain a lot of things in their life that has elevated them to a special place, and they are flourishing because of advice that I've given. Not to toot my own horn or anything. Guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right here. I gotta turn this fan off. I don't know why that was driving me crazy, but I'm not a scientist. I don't have any, I guess, taught knowledge on this. So whatever I say, you guys don't have to take it. It's up to you. But I have just recently lost 50 pounds or 40 pounds. I just recently helped my buddy hit 80 pounds loss. I've put 8 pounds on my buddy who's trying to gain weight. I've helped my sister lose 10 pounds. I helped my mother and my father lose 20 pounds, and a bunch of other people I work with. I write on nutrition plans, and I do workout plans. But all that being said, guys, we're 2.5 minutes in the video. I just want to put the disclaimer out there for anybody listening. So I'm 22 years old. I've been dieting for a long time, and I was searching on YouTube yesterday how to diet. And the thing is, a lot of people are selling stuff to you, which is understandable. That's how you function in this world. You gotta make money. But a lot of people were selling things to you, so they were giving out information that was from a biased standpoint. When it comes from a biased standpoint, that means all the true information is kind of hidden by bullshit. Mind my language, but that's just the truth. There's many diets out there. There's structured diets where you can only eat 3 sources of protein, 4 sources of carbs, and 4 sources of fat. There's stuff like that. There's diets that show up to your house every day. There's diets, the ketosis diet. There is high carb diets. There is a no carb diet, which is keto. There is, even vegan to a point is a diet. It can be a diet. Being a vegetarian is a diet. Being a carnivore, just eating meat, literally just meat, no butter, just meat. There's eating certain ways of fasting. You could do that. There is straight up crash diets, which I'm going to go into. I got a whiteboard with everything on it. But there's so many different ways to diet. It can get really confusing. Even when I looked up on YouTube how to diet, there were so many videos I saw. Dr. Oz was the #1. There's a few other people. 10 tips, how to lose 10 pounds in 3 days, which is idiot proof. Just don't drink water. You'll lose 10 pounds. It's not hard. Or have a gallon of water within 3 days. Yeah, you feel like shit, but you'll lose 10 pounds of water. There's so many fads out there. I hate the 3 tips. I've done it before, but they don't dive deep. But with that being said, guys, dieting's not hard. Dieting's super simple. It's simple math that we all learned when we were 6, 7, 8 years old. Diet equals how to lose weight. Eat less calories than you burn. How to gain weight. Eat more calories than you burn. Magical. That simple. all diets out there follow that simple code, but there's different ways to get to it, aka ketosis, being keto, when you just eat a high fat, high protein, 0 to 20 grams of carbs per day, 0 to 10 on the initiation of the first 2 weeks. After that, it's about less than 30 carbs a day. What does that do? Why does that work? It doesn't work because you're eating fat and protein, and it wouldn't work if you were eating in a calorie surplus. It works because you feel full throughout the day, so you don't eat as much. And since you're just eating fat and protein, you're leaving out a big source of the macronutrients, carbohydrates. So just doing that alone, especially in this world that we live in, of a carb-driven world, just doing that alone could literally stop about 2,000 to 3,000 calories per day. Multiply that by 7, that's 21,000 calories per day. 1 pound, losing 1 pound, 3,500 calories equals 1 pound of weight loss. That's how many calories are in a pound. So if you eat 3,500 calories in an excess amount per week, you will gain weight. If you eat less, you will burn weight. Super simple. Eat less, then you burn, lose weight. Burn more, or eat more, then you burn, gain weight. Not hard. Very simple. So I'm going to give you guys that straight up forward answer. So I made a little whiteboard right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. The window's kind of a glare. You guys can go ahead and screenshot that if you want to. I'm going to go over just a few things right here. I had the how to diet, simple to the point. Here I kind of talk about this. I break this section down. This section is step by step, the basis of dieting. If you follow all these, you can lose weight. I will clarify, it does help to have a coach, because a coach will keep you knowledgeable. First of all, I've learned everything by my own studies and whatever, testing on my own body. And I've proven it to work because I've had clients. But having a coach does help. It's a lot easier, especially when you get deep in a diet. It's hard to keep up with it because you're kind of brain fogged and you're tired all the time. And I just want to go back just about 2 minutes ago. I was talking about there's 2 types of diets, in my opinion. There's one diet where it's a lifestyle diet. This is for working professionals. This is for somebody who just wants to lose a few pounds. But then you have like sport diets. You have more extreme bodybuilding diets. That is a completely different story. You can be enhanced or you cannot be enhanced. But those you do need professionals on. Don't take advice from me. If you're bodybuilding, getting ready for a bodybuilding show, I wouldn't either. I would look for a coach, because there's a lot more intense. There's water involved. There is food. There's more. You're breaking down certain carbs now from complex carbs, different fat, different proteins. I just want to clarify that this is your general lifestyle diet. Somebody who's an everyday person who wants to drop 10 pounds for vacation or a wedding. So just want to clarify that. So step 1 to 5, know what you eat. I can get over that. When I get over here, I'll break that down. Find your caloric needs. There's a calculator online. This helps a lot. Don't look up your basal metabolic rate. That's BMR. That's the amount of calories your body burns just to live. Pumping blood through your body, your heart pumping, your brain thinking, the way it functions. That's just so you are alive. So don't do that. Look up, if you just type in on Google, calorie needs calculator. It'll come up. Put in all your information, and that's where we're going to go over here. That's how we're going to start the whole diet breakdown. Decide how much you want to lose or gain. Set a goal at the beginning. 6 months, I want to lose 30 pounds. Simple, easy. Let's get it. Let's start it. Let's talk about it over here. You want to gain weight? Let's talk about it over here. And this all happens. I do run. I am a coach. I do help people lose weight, and I do go over all that when we set up personal nutrition plans. Set up a diet based on your CN, your caloric needs, what that number is on the calculator, and then your needs, aka decide on what you want to lose. That's how you're going to set up a diet. I kind of mentioned that a little bit already. And it's that simple. It's that simple. All you got to do is track what you eat at the beginning, and then track your weight loss, your deficit of calories throughout a long period of time. Simple. Not hard at all. Now, this is when it can get tricky. This is when I think you need to learn. This is when I think coaches do help. But at the end of the day, you can do this on your own. All right, step 1, track on a FitnessPal. That's what I use. I use my FitnessPal. Write it down, pen and paper if you're somebody who wants to do it that way. So track what you eat. And I highly recommend the first day before you even go on a diet, just track what you eat normally. Because a lot of people think they don't eat a lot, but they eat a low amount of food, but high caloric dense food, which is super, super easy to fall in that trap, especially nowadays, because you may not think you eat a lot, but if you go to McDonald's and eat a Big Mac and a large fry, yes. volume, that's not a lot, but that's easily 1,200 calories. And then before you go to bed, you're like, oh, I haven't eaten all day, and you have that Big Mac at your lunch break, and you grab what's in the fridge, and you could easily put down 1,300 more calories. And depending on your size, you just put down 2,500 calories, and now you're in a calorie deficit, and you're gonna do that every night. And if you're not working out, it can ruin everything. It can ruin everything. So track what you eat on the first day. I even recommend the first week before you even go on a diet. Just track what you eat. See what you do. Something about being mindful of what you eat helps. That's what I do a lot with my clients. I'm like, just track what you eat. Because when you track what you eat, you see what you eat. And when you see what you eat, you know what you're putting in your body. And then there's a different connection with you and your body. Rather than you used to just treat your body like crap, now you're like, oh wait, that's not good. That shouldn't be in my body. That's a big, big tip. And you're also going to track what you eat throughout the diet. That's how you're going to go throughout the day. This is what I do. I track calories. That's the best way to lose weight. It's the best way to know what you're eating. Now, if you do it long enough, you know what you're eating. You look at food and you know how many the macronutrients of it. But yeah, that's the best way. I highly recommend downloading MyFitnessPal. I believe there's more out there, but MyFitnessPal is the easiest. You can scan the barcode. There's so many different ways you can do it. What are macros? That's something that helps a lot if you know what a macronutrient is. All right, so let me just put this down for a second. There is many ways our bodies obtain energy, but there's many ways our body obtain energy, but the only way it gets energy is from macronutrients. And what I said, there's many ways. There's four. I would say three main ones. There's a fourth, but there's three macronutrients, and these are what you eat that have energy, that have calories. Energy equals calories. Whenever I talk about nutrition, whenever anyone ever talks about nutrition, they throw the word calories at you, it means energy. If they throw the words energy at you, it means calories. Just so there's no confusion there. They're interchangeable. You have three. Two of them, well, let's just go over all of them. You have fat, protein, carbohydrates. I can't put up four fingers like that. So you have fat, protein, carbohydrates, and then you have a fourth one, which is alcohol. And your body does use that for energy, but I'm just going to say one thing about it. All these have a certain amount of calories in each gram, so alcohol is 7 calories per gram. I'm going to throw that out. I'm not going to talk about alcohol anymore. That's something I don't recommend when you're dieting, but if I do say you can, or someone does say you can, stick to vodka, stick to liquor. It's easier to track, and you get the same effect. You get tipsy, and you get the same effect with the less amount of calories. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Thing is with alcohol is alcohol's fine if you're dieting, but if you go overboard and it affects 2 days, dieting's all momentum and it could roll into 3, 4, 5 days. What I mean by going into 2 days is you're hungover, and that's not what you want. So let's get back on track. I'm sorry, I go on a tangent all the time. Fat, 1 gram of fat has 9 calories. 1 gram of carbs has 4 calories. 1 gram of protein has 4 calories. And that's why fat gets such a bad rap, because people say you eat fat, you get fat. No. It doesn't work that way. Fat is more dense than carbs and protein. So, if you are eating, let's just take me for example. I'm eating about 2,500 calories a day to lose weight. 2,550 actually. I'm looking at my phone just for 1 second just so I can show you guys. So, this is MyFitnessPal. Dieting made simple, guys. Know what you're putting in your body. Go back, take it out per week, and there you go. So, this is what I'm dieting off of, 2,550 calories per week. My breakdown is 180 grams of protein, 300 grams of carbs, 70 grams of fat. So, throughout the day, I'm tracking everything I eat. I'm putting it in there, and once I hit 0 calories, I'm good. I'm done for the day. But the way that I'm just going to follow what I have on my whiteboard. That's what a macronutrient is. You have micronutrients, minerals, vitamins, iron, calcium, stuff like that. Yes, those are really important for you, but what I like to say, if you're dieting, macros first, learn macros, and then learn micros once you get macros down. Because if you want to lose weight, you got to learn macros before you learn micros. The longer you diet, the more you get into micros. For many reasons, higher micro foods make you feel better, they keep you more filled, but that's more advanced. I can talk about that some other time. If you guys like this video, I can go into that if you want me to. So macros: fat, protein, carbs, alcohol. Alcohol 7 grams of calories per gram, 7 calories per gram. Fat 9 calories per gram. Protein, carbs 4 calories per gram. And then we can go into what type of diet. If you're counting your macros, which I recommend, do you eat high carbs, low fat, or do you eat high fat, low carbs? That can be interchangeable too. If you really like fat in your diet, and you like whole eggs and stuff like that. I like protein. I always keep protein at the same. I don't really fluctuate. I like high protein diets, relatively high protein, not too high, because I do believe in maintaining muscle while you lose weight. But yeah, you can definitely fluctuate. If you guys like carbs and you like eating a lot of pasta and stuff like that, you could diet, but you're gonna have to sacrifice fat. And same way the other way. If you like fat, if you like peanut butter, egg whites, you like to use oil when you cook, all that stuff, you can do it. You're just gonna have to sacrifice carbohydrates. And guys, I'm just giving you the baseline of how to diet. If you guys want more information, just contact me, DM me, whatever. Leave it in the comments. I'll get back to you. I'll send you my phone number. We could talk that way too if you want to. Step 4, depending on your rate of loss, set the deficit. Right here is what we're gonna go with. If you get your calories, and let's say, let me just show you a quick example. I think I already have it up. Alright, cool. I got it right here. So I just typed in Google calorie calculator needs. I put in, I'm a male, I'm 6 feet 0 inches, I'm 6 feet even. I put in my weight, currently 210. I'm 22 years old. I calculate it. Boom. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. It's 3,581 calories. As you guys can see, I'm at 2,500 because I'm very aggressive with this diet right now. But if I wanted to, let's say I just want to lose, let's say I'm going to be at a 500 calorie deficit per day. So I would be dieting at, let's just round it to 3,000 calories a day. So 3,000 calories, we know that 3,500 calories equals 1 pound. So you would have to eat 3,500 and less calories on your base calorie expenditure per week to lose 1 pound per week. If you want to lose 52 pounds per week, you're going to have to eat 3,500 calories less per week. The more you lose, the more this calculated number will fluctuate. So the more you lose, the lower it gets. That's why dieting gets harder the lower weight you get. If you understand that, I'm pretty sure it made perfect sense. But so if I'm at a 500 calorie deficit per day, I'm going to do 7 days a week, 700, or 7 times 500. Boom. That's why 500 calorie deficits are very popular, because that's a pound a week right there. And that's a pound a week. I'm pushing more to 2 pounds a week, which is, I don't recommend, but that's something I'm trying to do for my company, Silence, which is right here, to model it. But that's either here or there. So you set it up that way. So I would just, if you were 3,500 calories to keep your body going and what you burn daily, exercising, and that takes into account your exercise and everything, then we would go with that number and we would track it every single day, and I would break down certain foods for you that way. And then you track it every single day, just track it. And it sounds repetitive and hard at the beginning, but I swear to God, it gets a lot easier the more and more you do it. If you guys track your calories, you learn your calories. Even some days, you literally will eat the same exact thing every single day. That's what I do. It's funny. It's called flexible dieting, but flexible dieting becomes regular dieting at one point. Like yesterday, for example, I didn't eat all day. And it was like 7:30, and that was just stupid of me. I just wasn't hungry. I was so busy. And I had a cheat day the day before, which I'm going to get into in a second. So I ordered this sounds bad, especially in our diet video, but I ordered a large Papa John's thin crust pizza, 1,900 calories. I ate the whole thing, and I woke up a pound lighter. Why? Because it's a calorie thing. It's a calorie thing. It's not a food thing. Pizza tends to get a bad rap, and yes, I would agree, it's high in calories, but that doesn't mean it's bad. If you can fit in your macros, you can fit in your macros. So have a pizza. And that's what's cool about this diet, and that's why it's my favorite. That's it for the dieting portion. So, I know we went over a lot, but it's super simple. Track what you eat before you get on a diet. Look up your calculate your calories needs. From that number, take 500 calories off. So if you calculate and it comes out to 4,000 calories, start dieting at 3,500 calories. Download MyFitnessPal. put in 3,500 calories. It does it by percentage unless you get the premium one. You can do grams. Put it in by percentages. A very basic one I like to go off of is the 20/40 is a 60/20/20. I do 60% carbs, or 35% carbs, 35% protein, and then 30% fat. That's a basic one you can do. I like that one. It makes the most sense to me. And yeah, just track your calories and you'll lose weight. I like to weigh myself every day just so I can see the curve. Some days you're gonna put on weight, some days you're not, depending on your water intake and the way you work out and cardio and stuff like that. But that's, like I said, that's more in depth, and I don't want to go that deep. Cheat days, refeeds, water, exercise, all these can affect it. If you need a cheat day, you're feeling like shit, you can have a cheat day. More advanced, I can go into a video later on that. Refeed days are basically just increase your carbs by 200 grams and then do it that way. That way your body fills up with carbs again, glycogen, and then you work out better. And if you eat more calories, if you're smart about it, the next few days your calorie expenditure is going to be higher because your workouts are better, because you burn more calories, because you have more calories in your body to burn. More energy equals higher output in the gym. Water, I recommend a gallon of water every day. Girls and guys, I don't care what your size is, drink a gallon of water. You can have more water if you want to, but just know that if you drink too much water, you're not going to lose weight as quick, and it can be mentally frustrating because your body's going to be retaining a lot of water. But you're going to be peeing a lot too, by the way, if you diet the right way. Exercise, this is just diet, so I don't really want to get into exercise, but I highly recommend exercising on diets. But you got to be more precaution. You got to be use more precaution when you exercise on diets, because you have less energy in the gym, so it could be potentially more dangerous. Fad diets, diet breaks, and crash diets. Crash diets are when you just crush it. You drop it to, like, if you're set at 4,000 calories, you drop that shit to 1,500 calories. You may lose weight like crazy, but you're going to put it right back on 2 times as fast. You're mentally frustrated, and it's just a bad idea. I know that because I've done it. Everything I talk about, I've done. Fad diets, South Beach diet, keto diet, even up to a point, Atkins diet, all these diets that are Jenny Craig. I call them fad diets because they come and go just like that, because they're just hiding the truth of a real diet, which is calories in, calories out. That's what all diets are based off of. So fad diets are cool, but at the end of the day, they're going to go away. They're going to disintegrate, and it comes back to just calories in, calories out. And then preparation. Preparation is key, guys. You need to buy food. You need to go out to a grocery store. Get good food. Get your carbs, get your protein, get your fat. It's that easy, guys. It's not hard. Dieting is not made to be hard. Dieting is made to be simple, and I think that's why a lot of people don't like dieting, because they don't know what to choose. They don't know how to go about it, because there's so many different dieting techniques out there. But the simplicity of it is the beautiful part of it. It's just calories in, calories out. Just track what you eat. Live a life. Be happy. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know it was about almost 25 minutes long. But I hope I'm pretty sure it's the only video I found on YouTube that just gets straight to the point. Calories in, calories out. Track it. I'm not selling anything, guys. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I just give out the raw truth. What I've learned. I've helped many people diet. I kind of know what I'm talking about. I'm not a nutritionist, but that's it, guys. You guys can expect a vlog from me soon. I'm going to do a body transformation video here soon. Got a bunch of things planned. Channel's growing really quick. I appreciate that so much, guys. I really do put a lot of effort in this, and I truly love what I do. I thank every one of you guys. I think we're at 125 followers. 25 more followers, so I hit my goal of 150 before 2019, guys. All the links in the description below. My podcast is down there. All that good stuff. You guys want to go ahead and check that out. I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. Kept you guys for almost 30 minutes, almost 25 minutes. Leave a like, comment, share, follow me on Facebook. Like I said, all that information is down below. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening, and have a blessed week.